stupid.
All right.
Big old juicy butts.
Those are my favorite.
Why they gotta be like that?
Well, any other butt is a lack of a butt.
Mm-hmm. For lack of ass.
It's pure physics.
Welcome back to the Life's a Beach podcast, the number one podcast you've probably never heard of. I'm Atwood. My good buddies here, Brandon, Jeremy, and director Dan.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
And it's a beautiful Sunday, kind of early in the morning.
Yeah, starting
Festive
to feel
of Jeremy.
Starting to
nice.
break
You kind
out
of
the
look like
clothes.
you almost look like a
summer
character
weather's
from
out.
GTA right now.
Yeah,
You're
right.
He shaved the chest hair, but it's still there. You can see it.
Landscaping.
Just chilling.
Proper
chilling.
shit.
Had to check out that shaved chest hair for myself.
Hell yeah.
It's not really. I don't think it's straight. I think mine just
under
starts a little lower.
Oh, I got
okay,
you.
okay. Our
Yeah.
bad.
Okay, my
Just
bad.
now-
Respect.
It naturally grows that way, dude. Show some fucking respect.
I can't grow any, so.
I have enough for the both of us. So it's all right.
So what's new today?
What's popping? What's popping in the
Man,
universe?
I am the most excited to talk about 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah.
This dude is just wilding. Like, he doesn't care at all. Like, nobody could have predicted that he would come out and take that route.
I gotta be honest.
You know what I mean?
I kind of did.
Oh.
You thought he was going to come out and just embrace being a snitch?
Yeah.
Like, he unfollowed
Okay, maybe
everybody.
not.
He unfollowed everybody on Instagram except the NYPD.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, he
he's
is
loving
trolling
it.
Okay, I did.
hard.
I did not know that, but I figured he'd come out and he'd, do well with music and shit.
I thought he'd do well, but he's like putting out
that's crazy.
graphics with rats on it.
Yeah,
I knew-
he really
yeah,
is
I saw
embracing
that.
that. He's loving it. He's making him a lot of money off of this too.
A lot.
He's supposed to drop a new song this Friday,
That's
It's
strange.
they're gonna
with a feature artist.
But what's new with him in terms of?
So he came out and said that he was going to start telling on all the other rappers that snitched that the feds told him everything. And just
Wait.
put it out there.
What do you? All right, so snitched on what? On the same situation?
No, on something.
Just
Where-
on
that
whatever?
They were just that they were snitches.
Yeah,
They're calling him
they've
snitches.
also communicated with the police and acting like him doing
So
it's
the-
different.
So the FBI told him what other rappers have told them about things that are completely unrelated.
Right, that's what he says.
That's got to be bullshit.
No, because think about it. That would be a good tactic for them to say, "Hey, these are the people that have also communicated with in the past that are rappers that have gotten out of bad situations. They were looking at this type of time, but Snoop Dogg talked to us."
But I just feel like that'd be really
Well,
careless for the
see-
government to do because they would think ahead and they would
Well,
know.
regardless
that
if they did it or not,
right,
he puts it out there. The Shade Room.
they all pick
pushes
it up.
it.
Right.
Yeah, everybody picks it up. And so then he comments on them picking it up at Snoop Dogg. You want to talk or something like that? So, like, Snoop just kind of comes out, just, like, brushes it off like nothing. But, like, motherfucker, he's crazy. Like...
I feel like Jerry, he had it in his head what he wanted to say, and he just
I kind of
lost.
did. I lost it a little bit.
So he's like,
I realized out in the middle that I was making a profound thought about 6ix9ine, and my whole body gave up.
Nothing wrong with that. But pretty much, man, he's putting out that Snoop Dogg is in fact also a snitch.
Well, I remember I can't remember who it was, but somebody had said a long time ago that Snoop Dogg kind of snitched on Suge Knight when he talked to the police about Tupac's death and said they asked if he had known or along the lines of if he knew who did it or who could have done it, and he said it was the dude sitting beside him, I guess at the fight that night in Las Vegas, and the person sitting beside him was Suge Knight.
Is it? What? Time out. Ain't that snitching?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. This whole snitch thing is like people who I otherwise would respect do not like. They have this bold line in the sand of like a way that they've written off in every other way possible. The whole street gang thug thing, they've written it off. Like people like Charlemagne, but are like standing firm without having to explain themselves on this like this issue that's like really like you if you landed yourself in a situation where you could either raise your daughters or stay locked up in a fucking cage, you wouldn't do whatever it took, especially if they had been fucking your baby moms.
Right. Now,
come on, man.
Yeah,
like,
no, that's crazy. Yeah,
it's facts. The only reason you would do that if you were in this gang and everybody was like brothers, loyal, and you had no animosity towards anybody. Y'all were all fam, and you had nothing really. You're like, I can't put my brothers on and sell. I have to take this loss. This is something that is my fault. So
I feel like if you were leading the gang and you were doing all that dirt, and then you got caught, then you should own up and take responsibility for your shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think he was just kind of like. They were like using each other in a sense. He was using him to sell records. They were using him to make them money. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was like a business deal.
If it weren't for them kidnapping him.
Or like trying to hurt his mom.
Or trying to hurt his mom or shit like that. That's where like the line starts getting drawn. And I'm like, you can't even say that anymore. And to me, like when the question's like posed, like, oh yeah, being a man, like what is that?
Right.
In that moment, like fuck that. Like I'm raising my daughter.
Right.
You know
it's just a way to get clout. And it's another way to just kind of throw shade at 6ix9ine because a normal human being is going to have animosity towards people that tried to obviously kidnap their mom and fuck their baby mama alone.
Right.
So why would you give him a hard time about it when you
know
for facts?
From.
Like anybody's not gonna be like,
oh,
they fucked him.
I don't know if he's gonna get out. I can't say nothing for like what he's done since he's been out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not speaking for that.
I could see him ending
up
in prison again.
To turn on those motherfuckers because I've done the same.
Now there's shit going viral. Like, well, if anybody agrees with 6ix9ine, you need to watch out. Or it was like a tweet somebody posted. Watch out for people that agree with 6ix9ine. Like you can't even.
It's fear tactics.
It's stupid shit.
It is what it is.
You can't even be logical about a situation. These motherfuckers is just.
Listen, I'm not in the street. I never.
What,
I grew up in a trailer park.
You in a street nigga?
No.
I thought you.
The Sesame Street.
Damn, I thought you was a real trap, bro. I didn't know that.
I mean,
I just wanted to say that like
joking.
Whatever you've heard about me is true.
Oh, okay. Kingpin shit.
The reaction to like 6ix9ine and 6ix9ine's antics and his bullshit, like it speaks to like two things because it's like viral culture and the like how celebrities are like exposed like 24/7, like this information gets out that wouldn't have gotten out 5-10 years ago.
And that's what I hate about hip hop. Hip hop's like looking at him talking shit like he's not the fucking symptom of like what they created. You know what I mean? Like it's what you created. It's the problem with the culture that created him, and now he's
natural evolution,
more compelling than you could ever be. And so like you've created a monster.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Because everybody's loving putting their attention on him right now. Like you can't help but if you hate him, you're watching to see what the fucking what he's gonna say.
You're watching for every reason.
Yeah,
to
it's
see
like
his downfall. To see
that's the thing, and he's got those Will Smith numbers. Nobody says they listening, but the numbers are saying something completely different.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie, man. That's facts. That's facts, man.
But I was just gonna say too, like it also speaks to like we motherfuckers were ready to cast him out. Like they were people were just like they were itching at a certain point, like his apex when he climaxed, like you know it was hugest on the like charts or whatever. Like they were ready to ostracize him.
Nah, man, get down.
Yeah,
and to the point that it's just like, oh yeah, I didn't even see the cat. But to the point that it's just like I think he would have had to do far less to get like memed the fuck out and just like try to like people try to take him down than like Snoop Dogg would have had to do like 10-15 years ago.
And this is how he started. This is what he is. Like he started going viral on Reddit.
Right.
You know, like it's like the crazy the
like,
antics
can't
is like
imagine
what brought him up.
Can't imagine the parallels of that 15 years ago to somebody like, you know, like it's hard to even like it's completely different side of the spectrum, you know what I'm saying? Like in terms of entertainment.
I agree.
And like how somebody comes up. And like the how they're like basically a personality first now, and before is like they were a talent first, and personality second.
At one point,
like what's the personality back then is contrived, is made by the record label, basically made by your branding.
Right.
At one point, being a famous person was like being Batman. You didn't show up except to these important things and stuff like that. Now, being a celebrity entails like giving a version of your life to the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? Obviously, what you see through the lens is going to be different than the actual shit people face. Or
Right.
sometimes it's less different, but like there's always a spin. There's always an aesthetic that people are putting on, and he's just like literally the clown of that movement. Like he's the Joker, like metaphorically causing anarchy in hip hop.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel also like he never got a chance to test out that persona because he made like a video and it blew up. So in the video, obviously, he's with a bunch of gangsters and acting all gangsters, so he had to run with it. Like he had no choice, and he saw
but
what
now,
the
see,
video
this sad
did.
now because you don't see
Imagine
a
if
man
if that's
in
what
any
happened.
of his videos. He ain't got no friends.
It's
He ain't
crazy
got
that.
no friends.
wait,
bro.
A bunch of Victoria
How many-
Cakes is.
Who do you know that if one of y'all were in that position, you have at least one dude with you?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like if you get famous like that, you've always got your like dude because
Right.
you don't want to get lonely. You don't want to. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
The next thing, though, y'all, is the next big thing is like he's supposed to be dropping a new video or a new song soon with a feature, and everybody's got the eye emojis out. Who's going to actually feature with 6ix9ine? So this is going to be big
Who
to
wouldn't
see.
want to?
That's true
Who's
too.
under the age of 30?
What
That
I'm
is
wondering
true,
too is
but-
there are probably verses that
Fuck
haven't
you,
come
stupid
out.
if you don't.
So he could put out a song from like Trippie Redd or somebody who's
Absolutely.
completely denying him, where he's got the verse
Right.
from before prison when they
Right.
were all right, and he puts it out and doesn't say anything. He'd troll like that. You know
That'd
what I
be-
mean?
that'd
To
be
where-
dope.
To where Trippie,
That'd be dope.
To where Trippie would have to come out and say like that was way back.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. I think it's going to be a willing artist. I don't know. That'd be dope. That will be some really cool shit. But I think it's going to be a willing artist, and whoever it is going to obviously be smashed by the media and shit. Just
Drake
for
would do
being
it.
No, that'd be dope. There ain't nothing you can really say then. But I mean, what you gonna say about Drake?
I mean, they both like teenagers. So,
So how about Boosie getting goddamn desperate?
Who?
Boosie.
He got what now?
He got on the internet. Boosie is like the creepy uncle that's done some shit, so you're scared to ask him to leave the family event.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like,
Makes
The
sense.
pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Oh man.
Was he in a barbershop?
yeah.
Wow.
it's
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Damn. So aggressive.
I command you.
God damn, man.
his behavior just isn't all right. He just keeps getting a pass because he came up and you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
What are our thoughts on
Freedom of speech.
on the most recent bullshit with his talking about his 11 and 12-year-old son getting their dick sucked?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, he said, he's like,
There we go.
This is the quote. He's like, I'm training these boys right. Ask any of my nephews, ask any of them, ask my son. When they was 12, 13, they got head. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Hell yeah, I got my fucking son dick sucked. You fucking right. Yes, a grown woman, super grown, checked his ass out. Checked all my nephews out, super grown. She grown. She checked me out. I know what the fuck she did to them. She checked me out, that bitch. I'm getting them prepared, man.
Damn.
That is fucked up.
Damn.
Now, in like a movie or something that's not real life, that's hilarious.
As a
Yeah.
woman.
This is
Yeah,
real
it's
life.
fiction.
This
If
is real
it's
life.
real
This is a
life.
man that's out there, and he hadn't been canceled yet.
Right. Like, how are you? Oh, like, you should be looking at charges at this point. If you're getting your.
What about the woman?
13-year-old She should be looking at
You know how many
Yeah.
11, 12-year-old bodies and,
Like, that
and
shit
younger
ain't
she's
cool,
probably
man.
It
had?
just reminds me of like that. Y'all ever seen that old like Lil Wayne documentary? It's called the Carter documentary.
Yeah,
you have it.
he
It's
like
fantastic.
he sued to have it taken down, but it had gone viral at that point.
But he
Yeah.
talks about
Talk to
he
me.
talks about an experience like that when he was like 11 or 12, like getting his dick sucked, and then
Yeah.
like talking about, and then this was when what's his face from Young Money, the
Baby?
the youngest
Juvenile?
one, the young one.
The
Young Turk?
No,
Lil Wayne?
No, the
Way
younger than
back,
Wayne.
Lil
Younger
Wayne.
than Wayne?
Fucking
Lil Twist.
Twist. It was
Oh,
Twist.
Lil
Yeah, he
Twist,
was
huh.
like saying like, yeah, he was like Twist was in the studio. He was like fucking 11 or 12 at the time. He's like, yeah, get your dick sucked, Twist. It's just like, man, this is just like crazy, dog.
God
He said, I got
damn.
raped.
That's just yeah.
It was
He did say
real
that he got
weird.
raped.
He was
yeah.
like, I got raped.
Yeah, he was like real braggy about it.
But
It was
then,
like,
yeah, he's like bragging about like all this.
Damn.
Like,
yeah, it was the next level. It kind of made me see him in a different light, like for the first time.
yeah.
Like
crazy.
before, like you really started to see him like super heavy on serum and stuff.
Brandon, how old are you?
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Boosie
That's facts.
Thanks, Boozy.
is just inappropriate at every level.
That's not acceptable.
We need to stop paying attention to him, but we're going to keep paying attention to him.
Yeah, that's not acceptable. And the last song he had out that was even relevant was "Wipe Me Down." Like, honestly,
He's just going around doing verses for people for cash money that he doesn't pay taxes on. Like, he'll probably eventually get locked up for like tax evasion for like a long time.
That makes sense. I can see that.
Like, he just seems so irresponsible. He's getting little petty charges with less than an ounce of weed and guns and come on, like this is simple. This isn't rocket science.
But in all honesty, I don't approve of that. But if I'm in the barbershop and getting a nice fucking haircut, I wouldn't mind seeing some pussy lips on live. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that, right? That's just a fucking nice little accessory to it.
Well, with the
Dog, I hate to
the
tell
thoughts
you.
that you follow, I think that you'd see that every day on your Instagram feed.
So in most situations, it's not appropriate
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bad.
pull
My
that
bad.
out.
Appropriate. My bad. You're right. You're right. My
to
bad.
go on live
That's not
and
appropriate.
ask to see pussy lips on a random day.
Imagine like the little kids in the barbershop with their mom that brought show me the pussy lips for $1,000, and then mom was like, "Oh my god."
Hey, what?
The camera just pans over to this 3-year-old getting his first shape up, and he's just like looking like all drool mouth at him.
You know that shit happened, dude. You know that shit happened.
His first words are pussy
dude.
lips.
It's like the equivalent of like if your wife came up to you, just choked you, slammed you against the wall, and said, "Pull out your dick."
Oh shit. That's true. That's true.
Wow.
All right, moving on.
Goodness. Speaking of pulling out your dick, how about Kevin Gates?
Kevin Gates.
I still haven't.
did Kevin
I still
Gates
haven't.
do?
I still haven't watched this video yet. To be honest with you,
I didn't know
He's got
about
a
it until
video.
Daniel said
He's got a
something.
video.
Kevin Gates has allegedly has a sex tape out.
Oh,
Kevin
my
Gates
God.
has a
Not.
fucking sex tape out.
Obviously not with Drika, his wife.
Oh.
Oh, so it got leaked.
Yeah, and it got leaked. Yeah. And,
Of course it got leaked. These hoes are ready to tell.
According to testimonials that I've read of those who have seen this media,
Yeah.
it looks real musty, like it's at some grandma's house. Fucking gnarly ass wood grain headboard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
Early '90s, like dude's busting up in a trailer in Texas or some shit.
Why would he? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Looking
I'm Big
real-
Kevin about
real
the
rough.
bus now.
And from what I heard, they are not complimentary on my dude's
His
Size.
piece. His piece.
the size of the ship.
Big
Perfect.
Big Kevin Gates with a little old small dick. Damn, dude.
I see you
That's
over
a-
there.
Nobody
Yeah.
could have
Right.
imagined it. There
No
were
wonder
so
he-
many memes about the relationship he had with his woman.
Oh my god, I gotta check him out because I didn't even know about this.
Are we gonna look for Kevin Gates' sex tape now?
I'd
think
love to.
we are.
I'd like to see it. honestly.
I think we have to.
Dude, are you serious?
Weird.
Why not? Why
A
is that
bunch
weird?
of dudes.
We can't review the Kevin
This
Gates
is
sex
Kevin
tape.
Gates.
You guys are
Excuse
wanting to review
excuse
a
this
rapper's
young lady
dick
over
game.
here. Well, we just want to see what
And
I
then
don't
you're
want
playing
to
this
examine
music?
it.
What is
I
this,
just
Free
want to
Willy?
see it to know
Yeah.
that it's right.
we want to see what
Okay,
the
he's
fuck
got-
everybody
he's got-
else has
he's
already
got-
seen. We're not gonna show it. We're just gonna watch it.
Well,
I mean, we'll
obviously.
show us, but we're not gonna show the
I just want to
footage.
see a little bit.
Yeah.
I just
this
want to
is-
see a little
I
bit.
think this is something you guys just like watch on your own time, and then we talk
No,
about it.
absolutely
You know
not,
what I
dude.
mean? Like,
You know how many fucking people watch Two Girls and a Cup on their podcast for the
shit.
facial
I need to watch it on
expressions and all
Twitter.
type of shit? There's nothing wrong with this. Stop being so
Hold up,
scared.
2
dude.
seconds.
This dude is so scared.
scared. What is that beep? Do
My
you guys hear
camera's
that?
dead now.
Oh, is that what happened? That was the beep.
It's just a beeping.
She said, "I'm done."
There. Yeah, she's like, let me get
See,
the fuck out of
we gotta
here.
get multiple batteries for
Is he on? Is that camera still on him?
Yeah.
As I say, 'cause if it ain't, then he's not even gonna be.
it. Well, we got all kind of footage for that, but at least a lot of it. Just to play around.
Holy hallelujah.
And he said, "Dig deep into your wallets this day
Let's take coronavirus out.
and praise his name with $100, $200, $300 in the collection plate.
Preferably 3.
We take a cash, a credit to cards. sir. And money orders. Oh, there's his name.
No checks, please.
By this time next year, we can get a Cadillac and use it as a tax write-off.
2 years later, we'll have the private planes.
In Jesus' name.
And it's all in the name of God.
God.
Hallelujah. And all the God's people said.
Amen. I should have said.
Can you not say it like that? Yeah, and then you snorted.
Oh, my bad. It's impossible to find this dude fucking.
You're gonna get up with
low-grade
viruses,
dick
bro.
game. You're gonna have to go to a porn site to see it, probably.
Plus video details inside.
Like he was doing
Yep, of course.
If not, and you know how she's
Bullshit.
Let me know how you think his wife feels, and send me comments on what the fuck.
How do I think his
Remember to
wife
like
feels?
this video, share this video.
I
and
feel,
hit the
I feel like
notification bell so you can
his
see it
wife's
first.
probably. I feel like his wife's probably known for 6 months, and now she's embarrassed that the rest of the world knows.
Right. God, that's gotta be brutal. Imagine being married and like fuck. But he's a rapper. Like you can't not expect to marry a fucking rapper and he's not out fucking on the road though.
I think you can.
Yeah, me too.
Oh God, no, guys. I don't know, man. Don't let me be a rapper. I'm just joking. What's happening?
I got a couple videos.
You got a couple.
I downloaded some videos.
You got them videos, bro?
Okay.
And we can listen to them.
Okay.
And we can watch them and talk about them.
Why we don't want to do that for?
Yeah.
Because I got them.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I can't take that shit anymore.
Yeah.
It's like ASMR or something.
But why you get them where you got them?
Because I got them.
I got them. Bet. Yeah, guys.
Yeah, I think that was
We're still here.
We got some videos for you. Go watch,
Yeah.
go watch some of these videos. Alright, Atwood, you want to tell us what's going on in this video?
Wait, what? I don't know. I just found 2 videos that I thought were funny. I'm not sure which one this is.
Well, just the first
Just
one.
play it. Just play it.
We're going to watch it.
Oh, this is funny. This is instant karma.
What the fuck?
Just wait.
That's just gluttonous.
What? Just watch the mood. Now he's just like, oh shit.
What is that?
Brain freeze.
That's his blood pressure going up.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I feel like we're about to watch somebody die.
I feel his pain.
Oh my god. No, cardiac arrest.
What do you think he said?
Don't ever do this. The fact that he could
I just
suck
thought that was
it off
funny.
the fucking stick that quick was also a little disturbing for me. Okay? I don't think that's
agree, that
like
is-
normal.
The second one is a crazy crackhead moment.
Oh, I love crackhead shit.
So it has to.
Nothing in
Oh
it.
no, this is what is what? Oh, that's just a,
What? What the fuck is this saying?
Alright.
this
You
isn't
wanna-
what I
you
thought it
wanna
was.
pose this
This
question
is
to
a
the
funny.
group?
Yes, this is a funny thing I came across this week, and I feel like it could spark a rather interesting debate. And that is, would you rather fart only once a year, but it's the worst smell in the world, and you had to smell it for 2 weeks,
Ugh.
or fart like you do now? It doesn't smell, but it has colored gas that comes out of your ass.
I'm farting one time.
Ooh.
Damn, for 2 weeks? The worst smell? That's all you smell?
Nah.
I got that gas, bro.
Jeremy's like, how bad could it be?
I got that. I have to have that gas coming out, bro.
I want that Technicolor gas,
Yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't smell, then it could be used.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like it could be
entertaining.
used for like events, like
Yeah.
birthday parties.
Nah, I would be.
Unless-
Unless
color
everybody's
gas.
got it, and then in which case it would be real annoying. Because then you'd be like, basically the first question a bitch would ask you on the first day would be like, all right, are you the kind of person who farts once a year?
No.
Or are you the person who farts
I
with
would just
gas?
be like, what color is your gas?
I'd be like, what do you think?
I'll tell her whatever she wants to hear.
I can't
And then
believe.
pretend like it wasn't me.
Maybe I didn't send you the right thing then.
You sent me the thing where your phone's about to die. It says 1% on your battery right now.
Damn.
Oh no, there was only 1% on my battery at the time when I took
I
the.
got you. And you was taking screenshots.
Hold on,
Shows you
I-
where priorities are.
I have that.
Gosh,
I
another
have that
video?
crackhead one. You won't believe what she does.
What does she do?
This sounds like a clickbait title.
I love crackheads.
You
Oh,
won't
yeah.
believe what this crackhead does.
You won't believe what this crackhead does when she dives face first out of a 2-story building.
Oh, dude.
Well, you just
There
told
you
me.
go.
You just told me what she did.
Why,
There you go.
dude?
But you won't believe what she does after.
Gets up somehow.
I was about to say, that's the only thing that she can do. That's the only thing she can do that I wouldn't believe.
But wait, there's more.
And then, like, goes and scores, like, a perfect score on her SAT. Like, that I would be, like, really impressed.
Did you guys ever see the movie not Super Troopers, Starship Troopers?
Yes, I fucking love Starship.
Do you remember the ad where there's like, but would you like to know more?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's one of those commercials.
Where'd you send it?
To Jay Britt.
Jay Britt didn't get nothing.
Dude, I can't.
I just have to know what happens to this crackhead, though.
What happens to
I
this
hope this
crackhead?
is the right video.
Me too.
Nope, I don't think it is. Yep, it is.
All right, let's see what we got here.
So,
Oh, I can read it.
Exhibit A, crackhead in window with stick banging it.
That's definitely a 2x4.
Oh shit! Oh shit! God damn it! Oh shit! Shit! That bitch just fell out the window, man! Oh shit!
Did you guys hear what she was saying? She was quoting DMX. She got up rapping DMX lyrics.
What's she say?
Then she noticed that she's getting taped.
Damn, officer.
She
That
jumped out
crackhead
of the
grimace.
second story
Yeah,
head
look at it.
first and somehow got up.
Maybe she woke up thinking she was DMX.
Well, no, she got right up spitting DMX.
Wow.
And it sounded like she said something N-word, what they really want.
Oh man.
And then she gets arrested.
So that's
Yeah,
our hero
crackhead.
this week. She,
Yeah. Why is it so hard for cops to
she's my spirit animal.
What they really want.
Why is it so hard for cops to subdue like women these days?
So
Like
what
you would
now?
think like the way like he had her on the ground, it was like almost impossible for him to take her arm and put a handcuff around her hand and then put a handcuff around the other. He was just like just scuffling and like
There was
she was
two
just
of 'em.
looking up and
She
like
got
at
that
the
strength.
camera, and he was just like, how am I gonna do this? I just feel like if I want to cuff you, I can easily cuff anybody.
That's because you have
small,
a brain.
especially. I'm not a big guy. I couldn't probably my size be difficult.
That's
I
the
need
thing.
backup. But if it was like Atwood size, he's getting cuffed. Like you ain't getting away. I don't need backup. You're pinning you down and I'm cuffing you quick,
Oh, yeah.
easily.
I'm kicking you in the balls.
I'm with it.
Easily. The other guy don't have to come with his stick and start beating him or pepper spraying him. Just putting your hands behind your back and you're getting cuffed.
Yeah.
I don't understand the problem.
The way you looked at me when you said that, it was just like it's not the 1,000-yard stare, it's like the 2-foot stare.
Do it.
So you can't-
But it's been
Oh,
good
yeah.
fucking with y'all. Until next time, baby.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Right here and right here. No, but definitely do.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
We got to
big
get
guy.
better with our outros.
Yeah, we really do.
They'll be-
Life's the Beach podcast.
Maybe we just do something cool with the graphics to take like maybe it's like
Take the
credits
attention
coming
off
down.
of us, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
They'll get better the more episodes come.
Yeah, and when we have links where we'll be telling you, and then we'll put like videos and be like, right there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But
Click
not right.
on
But
it.
not now.
But not now. But because there isn't a video to put there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if there were, just know that we would have it there for you.
For you.
Yeah.
Life's the Beach podcast. We're out.